Yo, hello everyone. Welcome back to the back post and welcome to another stream. Told you we'd do more. Josh, Ross, how we doing, boys?
Doing good.
Good. I'm had to resist this temptation as I'm lying in bed now because this is where I have to stream today. Jay said, "Oh, you look really comfortable," and in that minute countdown, the temptation to get undressed and into bed was
Oh
big.
mate, that would have been. You know what? You've missed the trick there. That would have been the best clip because that would have been hilarious. I really would have enjoyed that. To be fair, mate, you've got the fairy lights. You're in bed. It's
I thought
lovely.
I'd
This is
set up. Well,
lovely.
we're gonna have to. I didn't like the main light on because it was taken away from my experience. So, I mean, I've now got a light here shining into my eyes, but you know.
Well, I know you've got a professional setup at the minute as well, haven't you?
I always have a professional setup. My phone. Sorry, not even my camera. That'd be too.
That's,
The thing is,
that's
like,
too far.
without sounding like this is a bit of a wanker thing to say, but like, I'm a film student. I have invested in film equipment. I have film equipment that is relatively pricey. That's all in a cupboard. And right now, there is a phone balanced on David Gray's White Ladder CD from 1999, and balanced on a glass half filled with water, balanced on my laundry basket.
Love that. Love that.
And Conte is currently applauding the fans, Jay. So just shush. You know that guy that used to manage Chelsea. He's currently applauding
Listen,
the
you know what?
Tottenham,
Me and
the
Ross were literally.
60,000 Tottenham fans.
Oh, that's such a horrible sight.
Oh, he's loving it as well, isn't he?
He's such a sexy
Did like
man.
a little like wave like that as well.
Honestly,
Really weird wave.
I'm gonna open my window.
so that's so upsetting. That makes me so sad. Honestly, like I was saying this to Ross before, right? And I've actually just felt something there because I was saying to Ross, I'm not upset, and Josh knows this. I'm not upset that Conte's gone because he's betrayed Chelsea. I'm upset because I think he's actually going to fucking win something with you guys, and nobody wants that, right? But that just seeing that made me feel emotional, and I didn't like that at all. So by the way, we're streaming on Twitch and on YouTube, so that's wicked. Mike said, "Welcome back to Twitch" because he's watching on Twitch. We're also over on YouTube as well.
Oh,
That's
they're everywhere. I
look
like
at that.
leeches.
We like leeches, but just as the game is about to kick off, boys, I've got this for you because this is the big news: is how would he line up? And we've got the lineup going across the bottom.
That is the big news. It'd be worrying if we didn't have that news.
Yeah.
as the game kicks off, we have kicked off now. Well, I've kicked off.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm just about to kick off, so I'm a little bit behind you guys, but that's fine. But talk through the lineup,
few
boys.
Seconds the PlayStation 5 buys.
I mean, I'm on a Mac, so. But yeah, go on. Talk through the lineup.
Well, the lineup. I think the first thing you asked me and Ross if we were happy with this lineup, and the first thing I said is this is probably the only position, and I'll advance on that chance for Ben Davies to save his Tottenham career. We know he can play left centre back, and he is first choice in that position for Wales. But I think, even though honestly I wouldn't change that. Oh my god, no! I thought that was looping in for a second. Even though I wouldn't now, it sounds ridiculous to say, but if you took away that 3-0 loss to United, I would be like, no, don't do that. Give me the 3-0 loss because it's obviously led to us appointing one of the best managers in world football.
So sorry, one sec, Josh. I think your mic is a little bit too low. Someone said that your mic's a bit low.
I don't know how to fix that.
To be fair, you are just coming through in my left ear, which is a bit strange. Is it Josh that his mic's too low? Thanks for letting us know, by the way. I appreciate that. I don't know how you fix that as well. Are you using your earpiece?
I am. My earpiece. Mic settings. Is that better?
That sounded much better, actually, for me. You're coming through both ears.
Well, I've changed my phone microphone. It just means you might hear a puppy occasionally.
That's fine.
Anyway,
carry on, mate.
Anyway, I've completely lost what I was saying, but essentially the point was Ben Davies started that Manchester United game, and me, Ross, and a million of the Tottenham fans went, "Oh no!"
Yeah, it's not like ever like awful. It's just He's always playing whenever we play really badly. He's always
but I do think there's an element like that. He didn't. He was the guy playing every United attack on side, wasn't he?
Ronaldo peeled off him for the first goal, didn't he?
Yeah, I mean, if Ronaldo peeling off a Welshman probably isn't the biggest crime in the footballing world.
Yeah, Ronaldo is good at football.
Peeling off, what a way to say it, like.
You ever heard that?
No, I know. It's just Ronaldo peeling off a Frenchman didn't sound right.
We said peeling off, not tossing off.
Oh no, I know.
And also, no one said a Frenchman.
Yeah.
Oh, Welshman. Sorry.
Yeah.
Davy. That could have been a penalty from Ben Davies that I watched there as well. I don't think it is, but actually, I think it is.
Good.
I think it is.
Oh my God, that's terrible.
I think Ben Davies has just got very lucky not to give away a penalty there.
Yeah.
Oh mate, that is a pen. I think, you know what, Conte is gonna see this game. This is brilliant because Conte is gonna see this and just slap up Ben Davies, and he's never gonna be seen again.
Yeah, but that'd be great, wouldn't it? If when they sort of update you on the status of players.
Yeah.
Just nothing ever again on Ben Davies. Admins, who wants to see pictures? Davis picks, please, admin. No. Oh no. That wasn't great at all.
Davies picks.
I don't know if the Vitesse guy buys it a little bit, but still, that would have been very typical for Ben Davies to give that away as we were talking about this.
See, Shapat said it's a pen. That should have been a pen, you know.
Yeah, we're agreeing. We're not biased here at the back post. The Vitesse guy's a cheat. He's a rat. He's a diving rat. Send him off.
But get on the lineup a bit further though.
Oh yeah, we've just spoken about Ben Davies. As far as anyone watching is concerned, it's not that it can't read. We're playing Ben Davies.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he went 3-4-3 rather than 3-5-2. Because that's what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, that's very fair. But I just think, maybe he needs time to trust Son as that second striker. And maybe it kind of proves that the reports are a bit stupid. That apparently he wants, and some of these I get. Apparently he wants Dele Alli, Lo Celso, and Lucas out of the club. And I kind of get as a coach why you might be done with Lo Celso and Ali, but for what Lucas has done for Tottenham, to just want him out immediately is very weird.
And also, all the managers have been picking him as well. He's clearly doing something right in training.
I think he's quite a good footballer. I think good footballers often play for Paris Saint-Germain and then score hat-tricks in Champions League semi-finals. I think that's the... I couldn't do that.
Speak for yourself.
You never know, to be fair.
Are you happy that you've still got Skip in there at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely. I think Skip's going to be a bit essential. I saw a lot of people saying that Skip might be a bit too limited, but I don't think that at all. There's these Harry Winks can come back in and play the Jorginho role because he's really good at just ticking play over.
I saw that Winks was he was trending, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, Mourinho apparently would like him, which would be fun. Oh. But I think if you want someone just to play balls from side to side, I don't see why Skip can't do that job. You're not exactly asking him to, become Messi. You just want him to spray the ball a little bit. You just hear the dog being told off downstairs, maybe.
No, I didn't hear anything, so it should be fine, mate. Don't worry.
He's going for you can just hear, stop it. No, please. Skip being in there's great. I think Højbjerg, a lot has been said about this, and this is rehashing old ground, but he can hopefully be Denmark Højbjerg in this system. Yeah. He can take
do they play a similar formation?
No, but because he has his partnership of Delaney, and their centre-backs aren't being coached by previous Tottenham managers, he has more freedom to be the more advanced one. And he should have that with Skip, but especially in a 3, Højbjerg can do that. And, we've seen him score that. Who did he score against? Was it Villa he scored the only goal against?
Yeah. It was a good goal as well.
That's a very weird goal. But yeah, I think that's good. And who's in midfield with Oh no, it's just those two, isn't it? With
so it's not that creative, is it? But
no. But sorry, Vitesse cross just going in there. It's all fine. No, it's not. But yeah, I don't know, because the Inter Milan, you would look at the Inter lineup and say, is it that creative really? Until you get to Lautaro Martinez and Lukaku. But I guess they had a player like Barella, who we'll talk about when we get onto who we should sign later. But
spoiler alert.
You could offer me, yes, sorry. Kane's now over it there. If you could offer me one player in world football, I think I'd be very tempted to say Barella. I think I love him.
I do. I like. Was it Barella that was like hungover at the Italy celebrations?
Probably.
I think it was like everyone's there. It's the next day after they won the Euros, and everyone was there celebrating, and he's just sat there with his sunglasses on, just hating life, proper hanging. I was like, I kind of like that. I rate that, even though I was still pissed off. I was like, I rate that.
You start crying though at this point.
No, that's what made me start crying. Actually.
Okay, Jay's. We've discussed this. Jay's not used to disappointments. Me and Ross. I'm
not used to disappointment, but that is one of the biggest disappointments in football that you're
you say that. Yeah, it's like
the Champions League is close to that, but still,
it's very no. But I'm not saying that. It's very easy to be disappointed when you've still got. Oh no, England didn't manage to win Ross's favourite Celtic player ever has scored. It's very easy to be like, oh, for God's sake, I'm so sad we didn't win the Euros. Oh well, back to my 4 Premier Leagues, 2 Champions Leagues, 3 FA Cups.
Yeah, obviously.
Whereas me and Ross went, oh well, back to a League Cup in 2008 and an Audi Cup in 2019.
And my club just... And at that point, your club had just pointed Nuno, and
that's a conversation I wanted to have actually, which is mad.
Yeah.
So an article came out today. I can't remember who it was, but we're obviously getting memed about it's 5,000 days to the trophy, and Tottenham don't win trophies. It's very easy to look at that through a prism of Tottenham, and yes, we should have won some more trophies in that time. But out of the clubs that are in the Premier League right now.
Yeah.
We were the 7th last to win one. And that just shows how badly skewed it is towards City, Chelsea, the Liverpool, the big 6, Arsenal, even Arsenal managing to pick them up. Yes, we should have picked them up. But the fact that we're the 7th in the Premier League it just was a weird stat, I thought. It's like, you look, you're like, oh no, we're 5,000 days. Burnley was like 26,000 days.
Yeah, no, you haven't got the odd team winning the FA Cup, winning the League Cup. There's no difference there. It is.
Swansea and Wigan, obviously, they're not Premier League teams anymore, but they're your examples, and that's it. Yeah.
Well, and obviously Leicester,
there's Birmingham as well
Birmingham, of course, being Arsenal with he spilled it, didn't he, Czech? And then the pacey boy.
Obafemi
Martins. Seattle. Oh dear. Conte's not going to be happy with what he's seeing right now, and Vitesse should have scored.
Oof.
So I'm just seeing that now.
Honestly, what are the odds that he just quits after this game?
You can see what he was doing there as well. That would have been really nice. He just straight up quits. Like,
just I've made a mistake, lads.
He's like, oh. Okay, no.
He cuts back to me. You know that United blazer they all have to wear with the traditional United crest?
Yeah.
He's just got that on. Shit.
Just walking out the door. That's you made me laugh, to be fair, because obviously when this was all being rumoured like the other day, it's happened quite quickly, hasn't it? But you were like, I'm not believing it yet. He's probably in London to talk to Newcastle's owners or something.
Oh yeah, that's all the Premier League clubs probably have offices in London.
Mm.
Like if you're trying to persuade someone to come to, Burnley probably do go to Burnley, but like if you're trying to persuade someone to go to, let's say when Sunderland were in the Prem, you're not inviting them to Sunderland.
Yeah, no.
How dare you?
Come to our place. It is, but not if you've come from. Hello, I'm from Monaco, and I've come to play for Sunderland. So yes, we'll meet at Biker Grove. That's actually in Newcastle, but
is that the closest thing you could think of?
We'll meet at the Gateshead Bridge.
Good. I couldn't even fact check you on that.
No, well, it's the gate. Confirmed. The Gateshead Bridge is real.
No, I mean, I didn't think it wasn't real.
Lives.
He just made up a lovely bridge. Yeah. No,
telling him all about the suicide rates on it. That's his opening line. He doesn't look. It's just cut to Conte there. He doesn't look unhappy, but he definitely doesn't look happy.
Oh, he never does, man.
It's a bit surreal at the moment. This is, I think, because
he looks so dapper as well, like proper.
Yeah, no, tell you what, that's what I'm excited about as well. And I did think of this. And I was going to message you, Jay, but you know what? We could have got to a Champions League final against Madrid, and Nuno still wouldn't have stuck a suit on. I don't think. I don't think it would have suited him, to be fair. But
suited him. No,
you know what?
It's one of my biggest pet peeves, man.
Oh my god! I thought I was in for a second. Wait for this.
It's a bit of a topsy-turvy game, isn't it?
They haven't backed away from it, have they? They've done.
Yeah, wait for this, Jay. Have you had the shot yet?
They've had some. They've probably had the better chances, haven't they?
They absolutely have had the better chances. Anyway, back to sod the football. Back to how managers dress.
Sorry, real quick, Michael.
Back to the football. Oh, Lucas has just pulled it wide, but Son has scored.
Oh, never mind.
Heung-min Son.
Where the hell is the keeper at that point, man?
No, he's fine, Ross. Don't worry about it.
That's come off a player as well, hasn't it?
I think it's hard not to come off a player there because, like, Lucas and Cade are just lying in the box, defeated. Daniel Levy's not happy. He's like, let's have a look at this then. So, that's really good from Højbjerg. That's what I was talking about with that Denmark goal. He feeds Lucas. Lucas should probably score. Kane almost gets that loose ball. And it kind of hits a player from Son, but it doesn't really. Like, it hits him on the line, I think. That's
such a shoddy goal. Like, the pass from Højbjerg didn't make it to where he wanted it to be. Then, like, a pass bounced off one of their other players. It's just that's a terrible goal.
The keeper takes it off Kane to perfectly put it into the spot.
Yeah. Oh, that's not great. Michael said, I popped out and then was greeted by suicide rates when he joined back in, which is funny. And Shapat said, Spurs right now look like a fanboy wannabe of Chelsea, but they can't be. How does that make you feel, boys?
Oh, that hurts me, Shapat. I'm so upset by that. Oh, shut up, Shapat. Don't stay. I don't give a fuck about your opinions. I do give a fuck about your opinions. I give a fuck about that opinion. In a nice way. No, you got to take the Chelsea thing out of it. If Tottenham hadn't, I can't believe we didn't do this in the summer. It's just so obvious.
But they asked him.
But then we were like, but we'll buy Emerson maybe or Tommy Asu, and he was like, who else? And we were like, Romero. Who else? And they went.
So honest in the interviews that both he's done and the club's done, where they've been like, we wanted him in the summer, but he said it was like too soon.
I do agree with that.
We wanted him again, but he eventually said yes.
I do agree with that, but I do like the complete lie for Paratici's Paratici's, I think it is, press conference, where he went, have you spoken about any new players that you could bring in? And he was like, no, not at all. Like, that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's the biggest lie in the like. Of course, you've at least discussed players that you might want to bring in. Like, imagine if Conte's like, Frank Kessié is actually available for a free next season. I thought that'd be
shut up.
Harry Winks is still here. Harry Winks will hear you.
So Vitesse had another decent chance there again. I think I want to circle back to your point because we didn't get to finish it about the suits. Yeah, what would you say?
Look, I think it's important. You don't have to have a suited and booted manager. I quite like it, but it doesn't have to happen. You're playing in the Carabao Cup match against Scunthorpe. Stick your Tottenham tracksuit on. You go against, Fulham. Stick your tracksuit on. Pochettino. I'm sorry, they're not harking back to Pochettino. This should be Conte's day. He'd have a tracksuit. He'd occasionally put like a really nice jumper on with an overcoat, and you'd be like, "You look quite smart there, Poch." And then he'd turn up to Old Trafford wearing a full all-black suit, and you'd be like, "Hello."
All black.
Hello.
All black
or
is
Champions League final, and he'd be like, "It's just an all black suit." You're like, "Yeah, fair." You can't
what's funny about that is because at Chelsea, obviously, Conte in the first season wore suits pretty much every single game. He's a suave man, and then as a bit of a statement, as a bit of a pushback against the club, he started wearing tracksuits, and that was because he wasn't manager, he was head coach, and that's why he did it. And that's part of the, in the second season where he's falling out, like he was
protest.
Yeah, it was a fashion protest. Yeah, so that's exactly. So the second you see Conte in a tracksuit, boys, it's game over. So be careful.
What if it's Scunthorpe on a Tuesday night? Can we let him off then?
No.
No, it's game over. He's gone.
It's game over. Michael said managers should wear suits, not for themselves, but for the image it presents.
Do you mean in football or just all the time?
Every single day.
Going to see it.
It depends what manager you are. If you're a no-nonsense one, you don't really want to be in a suit.
Yeah, like to be fair, in Nuno's credit, I think he'd look silly in a suit.
Well, but like you said, I think the smart kind of clothes he'd wear. I think Tuchel doesn't wear a suit for the Champions League, but he puts on a nice jumper and makes himself look. Makes him look. This is the kind of chat you get at the back post.
Yeah.
What about the managers wearing?
Warnock's not going to suit up, is he?
Oh no, he'd look like the miserable dad at the wedding that's not quite happy about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so I kind of lost my train of thought. AVB pulled off a suit well.
Oh yeah, I mean, and the Poch all black. I do rate that.
Pochettino, he had a good. It's fine. We're not talking about Poch. We're not talking about the past today. We're talking about the future, and the future is Italian. And he's so stereotypically Italian, isn't he? I think if I Google Italy right now, a picture of Conte might come up.
Michael put outfit of the day. He's. I mean, to be fair, this is another. I'm always going to do this, but when he was appointed at Chelsea, we had Italian flags in the crowd. We were welcoming straight away, and I saw that you guys have done that today, and that makes.
Were you that excited? I know you. I know, obviously, he did fantastically for you, but were you that excited for him? Because as a club like Chelsea. Yes, he'd won lots of leagues at Juventus, but and I know he'd started that off. I do know that, but by the time he came to you, Juventus had started to establish themselves. Juventus as a force, and you kind of in your head forget that he started it, and you kind of think, well, yeah, he should be winning the league at Juventus. Mm. Whereas now he's coming to Tottenham, I would argue it's more exciting only for the fact that he's proven himself to be a fucking monster.
Yeah, you know exactly what he's about.
Oh, Son's just hit the post. I don't know how he's managed that. That's just weird. That was a weird time.
Finding a bit of space, Kane driving forward. Oh, it's a lovely step over from Son. Mm. He's absolutely wallowed it off the bar, isn't he? I wasn't super excited, but I remember.
Did you know much about him?
Did I? No, I only knew that he did so well with Juve at the time. Like I was like, this guy, and to be honest, at the time it's such a negative, horrible place at Chelsea because of what Mourinho left. That I was pretty.
Do you see Mourinho's comments about this?
No, I haven't actually. What's he said?
Man, he went. Yes.
He's a very bitter bloke.
Oh, hang on a minute. Lucas is clean through on goal. Is he going to square it? No, he's finished it coolly. 2-0. That's lovely. I thought he was going to give it to Son, to be fair, but good for him. I go wait for you to catch up there, Jay. Mourinho said they have a very, very good manager in Conte, but they already had that with Nuno. Shut up.
I love it. Listen, he left us in a right state, and he's a right little bit of bastard. I love him.
What?
It might be a carton of water. But it might have just been Conte drinking a carton of milk. I really hope
Taking
he
completely away from his brand.
Drinking milk. Mike's on Twitch and there's a little goal emoji. How fun is that, boys?
Oh, I like that. Mike.
Goal!
Kane assist there as well, which is quite, big.
Kane's looked decent
He
already.
well.
He's your best playmaker at the moment in this game. He's looked.
He's our best playmaker anyway.
And true.
He just hasn't decided to be.
Yeah, exactly. But he has been quite good today. Like he dragged the ball forward. He's made that assist there. But I bet it's absolutely bouncing.
Vitesse.
Huh?
They're missing Mount.
Yeah, get him back. Well, last time you played them, I had a look through their squad just to make sure there was no other Chelsea boys there, just to hope that one of them would score.
Oh, this is actually looking. I mean, that ball from Kane wasn't good, but Kane. And I know you're not making this point, Jay, but how striking is this similarity? Just from what I've seen so far, I know it's early days.
Look at the cat in the background; it's just appeared.
There's a cat. Oh, Ross. Sorry, I was looking around the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The
cat's on the pitch. No, sorry, I got distracted by the cat behind you.
I think you'll agree with me, this, Jay, because it's. Oh my God, Emerson's just broken away there. 1 second, and Son's through. Son's through. Is he going to square it to Kane? He's going to square it. No, he's not to the finish. Oh, he's rounded the keeper, and it's 3-0. Is it offside?
This is
offside.
This is a rampant time for you.
Let's have a quick look at this, and I'll go back to my point.
The way he's done the keeper there is
They don't have VAR, do they?
No, but everyone looks confused. I don't think it's been given.
Why do you not have VAR?
I don't think they do.
Why?
Because how do you get VAR to
because it's the Conference League. Oh, sorry. Yeah. I was like, you've got the best stadium in the world.
Yeah, the other stadium. Oh, okay, that didn't count, but that was lovely. Anyway,
Michael put see.
No, Mike, quick.
Take it back, Mike.
And also, Jay, you need to take it back.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Anyway, how striking is the similarity between Kane's situation? Everyone's saying he's finished, disinterested, disgusted, bored, blah, 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 blah. How similar is this to Eden Hazard and his Mourinho season? 2 number 10s just down in tools. And then Conte coming in and going, all right, mate, less of that.
Yeah, I mean, you've definitely not.
Less of that. That's all he said. Less of that.
Less of that.
All right, then.
Less of that.
Oh, you got me. Hey. They're like, hey.
Well, a lot of players under Mourinho kind of stopped playing, didn't they? And
Hazard was the most striking, though, because he did under Conte. He then just lit fire. Yeah, no,
absolutely. I think. Well, he's the kind of it's the same with Kane, isn't it? They've got so much talent that the difference between them not playing and playing, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be hugely significant. And yeah, he lit a fire under his arse, Conte did, and I'm sure he's grabbed Kane by the fucking scruff of the neck and slapped him up.
I don't think he has on day one. Just like Kane. All the reports, Kane apparently buzzing with disappointment, like this could be the turning point and make him stay at Tottenham. He's like, this is really good, and then Conte just comes in and fucks him against a wall.
No, like as he's walked in, like everyone's like, oh, nice to meet you. He spots Kane from across the room, walks over to him,
cigarette out on him.
Maybe that's what Kane likes. We don't know.
Yeah.
Could be his thing.
You never know. But this, I mean, like, Kane looked so unenthusiastic for the first couple of games, hasn't he? And this could be big for him because he wants to be a bigger player. He wants to win trophies. But when you hire Conte, that's a massive statement. So I reckon he'll lighten up now, surely.
Look, I know this is Vitesse, and I know that we should be beating them and we shouldn't have lost 1-0 to them. But the way we're popping the ball around now, I know it's Vitesse, but we haven't seen this in a while.
No, but you say I know it's only Vitesse, but you've already played them and didn't play this way. You didn't play good.
Yeah, right, but like we're playing brilliantly. We're popping the ball around. We look positive.
You're finding space.
We're not just passing. I don't feel like we're passing it around for the sake of it either. We're doing that classic thing where we're dragging. Ball's gone in now, hasn't gone there. We're dragging players out of position. At the moment, I don't know if I'm just too overexcited.
No, I think you have the right to be.
We do still look a little bit shaky defensively, but we look a lot
better
going forward.
That's not going to
There's
change.
no. I don't see a world. I think we do get Kessié. I think we get Kessié. I see that happening because I don't see why we wouldn't, unless someone beats us to it. But Arsenal, like United, should be absolutely battling us for Kessié. But we should be getting Kessié, and I don't see us leaving the January transfer window without a top quality centre back, because I think that's what Conte wants. And I think once you've got Romero plus top quality centre back plus one of the players we have, I think that then works.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll get into that at half time.
Oh, hang on. Oh, it's in. I don't know how it's. Wait, is it in? I have no idea what's just happened.
Is it? Yes. Surely that went in.
It is in. It is in, but that was so. I don't understand. Jay, watch very closely.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
What a weird goal.
He saved it. It's hit the keeper. It's hit the crossbar and it's gone down. That's wild. I want to see a replay on that rapid.
We look really happy. I saw a really good. I know he hasn't made the squad today, but I saw. Did you see the Athletic wrote that apparently some players are already unhappy with the intensity of his training sessions, and it was implying Ndombele. And it just cut to
rid of him.
It cut to a picture of Ndombele, beaming. He's training and he looks. Ndombele just doesn't smile.
Yeah,
that is so weird.
That's a brilliant goal. Your first goal and your second goal have been completely.
I'm pretty sure he slides that in with his hand.
Here we go. There he's back.
Cheers, man. This is a good angle.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, there we go.
My favourite part is when
so funny. It went in before
and
the
he clears
keeper.
it onto his head.
But I don't think the keeper put it in, did he?
No, it's not Kane's goal, that, unfortunately, but it is.
Because it's gone over the line, and then the defender kicks it out, and then the keeper twats it off the crossbar, then back off his head. That's jokes. I want to get back to this because Shapat sent this like a couple minutes ago, but I couldn't find Shapat in. Hello, Shapat. Fantasy team, how's it going? Because we haven't spoken about this in a while.
I'm off the bottom. I've overtaken Adam again.
So I've had a bit of a resurgence, to be fair.
Yeah, I looked at you the other day, and I don't know how, because you've still got Billy Gilmore on your bench, and I hate that.
Go on, Billy. I was doing so bad at the start. The first day, Salah got that hat trick, and everyone had it in his team, and I was just sat there with a Salah-less team and had 20 points or something stupid. But I've had a bit of a resurgence. I'm nowhere near the top, but I'm 33rd now. Shapat.
I've gained 6-7 places off bottom. Dead bottom.
Yeah, you were dead bottom at one point. You're 55th now in our league. It's funny.
It's not great, but
no, it's not great. Who's top? Tobias Escudia is top. I'm not sure who that is. But Tobias is doing well. Who's the close? So Paul was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still here. He's 6th at the moment. Paul, he's living life.
Go on, Paul.
Decent.
Where are you, Ross?
Don't know. I'm not doing well. I did well the first week, and then that was about it.
I'm looking for you now, Ross.
Oh, hang on, we're breaking it. I know we're not.
Southall's adult babies is there for
you. Save from Lloris there.
Shapat, you're 49th, mate. You're
Jay Keeper, just get on the screen a sec.
Oh my god, that is bending top bins, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fair play to Lloris, because that could quite easily go in. I reckon Conte is thinking, thank fuck for this crazy game, because he's going to look so good now that you win 3-0. 40, it could be more.
Are we only winning 3-0? Is this it now? Yeah, he gets that's going top bins, Jay. He gets a touch to that. 100%. They've scored. They've scored now.
Go on, Vitesse.
I think they've deserved that, to be fair.
A man that looks slightly like Andrew Robinson has scored.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Ross. They did. They actually have deserved that. They had. I'd say about 2 or 3 chances they should have put away. So
yeah,
big up for
Conte's just. They've all got their milk.
Welcome to Tottenham.
That's dire, and that could be. It's mistakes like that will cost you.
This game
the
is
next. for
that, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think Dyer needs to be doing better there.
Oh, what is he doing? He's just kind of like you can see he knows it's his fault as well the way he reacted.
Yeah.
In fact, Romero, the defender the attacker who Romero's with, falls over and gets in Dyer's way a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a perfect game to play though, because we should win it now. But it's how many has Conte must have had 3 max training sessions? I would maybe say 2.
Probably 2. I think
you've had 2, yeah, because he
wouldn't surprise me if they came in a bit for an extra day off or longer, just to say, look, guys, let's sort the shit out. So I imagine it hasn't been it's been more than that technically, but I've definitely seen. I'm enjoying this game, and I haven't enjoyed. I think Ross will be the first to tell you we've watched quite a few games together this season, and I start just reading Twitter to Ross about 40 minutes in because I'm just bored shit.
Mate, you might actually be up for a podcast now because it's been quite turgid recently for you. You've not wanted to do the podcast. You actually might be up for it now.
No Spurs lens.
No,
that's depressing.
I'm gonna drop away for a sec, lads.
Good. Now let's not speak. Now let's do a plea to help fund the Giant.
To help fund the Giant for my club, just £5 a month.
£5 a month. No, so now Jay's gone. We can talk not football. If anyone's played the Call of Duty Zombies map, the Giant, it was called Dorisa. Our friend refuses to pay £5 for it, even though I promised him at least 3 pints at a pub. Which is
he's making money there.
£5. So what we're going to do is we're going to any suggestion. If you're, I don't know if anyone's watching, but if you've got a suggestion, I think we're going to message his girlfriend and get her to infiltrate his PlayStation to buy it on his behalf. But if you in the comments have an idea of how to get Matt Clark Dorisa, let us know in the comments below. And obviously no one's going to reply because
imagine if you got loads of replies.
Just so many. Jay comes back as 1,000 people. Richtofen is in the chat. No, it's good. It's a good time. Oh, Lucas has just been fouled there. Just to get.
He's got a lot better at winning those fouls, hasn't he?
He has. In fact, there is. I can see the chat. I'm going to click the chat. Bear with me. Go on, chat. Oh, shit. Sorry for leaning in, everyone. Oh,
yeah. Are you looking for suggestions?
No, I'm just trying to actually look at the chat in general. but it's trying to make me share the stream, which I've already done. I think Jay's coming back. No, it's not letting me see the chat. Oh, maybe if I turn it this way. Ah, that worked. Paul, Michael. No, it's just many Sues from Michael.
Just many Sues.
That wasn't the plan. There we go.
Yo.
Jay, you'll be disappointed in me.
Yeah, why do I come back and you're like vertical trying to fix your camera? What's happening?
I was trying to get onto the chat myself to see if anyone commented, which no one did.
How dare they?
Suggestions and maybe started talking about Nazi zombies.
Josh, look at Josh's face right now with what Michael's put. You know what's great? You know something funny?
Mike, don't comment that, Michael. Comment suggestions, you rat.
Suggestions for what?
How we can sneak onto Matt Clark's PS5 and download zombie maps without him realising.
For God's sake. I'll leave for 1 second. But anyway, I went through a week and then I went out to see Hope. And I'm live streaming. Hope normally watches the live stream, but she's not watching my live stream. She's watching Angel's live stream. Can you believe the snake behaviour on that?
Unbelievable. It's Tottenham Vitesse.
To find.
Got me. It's Tottenham Vitesse. And she's watching Angel's stream over ours.
She loves the Conference League. What's she doing?
She's actually
it wouldn't be so bad, but Angel's watching the Celtic game.
That's just so funny. Mike said log in on another PlayStation.
I don't understand. I don't have his details.
Here we don't have his details.
Well, you're never going to be able to do this.
I'm going to get his girlfriend to do it.
You're going to get his girlfriend to do it. There you go.
I don't know why I said his girlfriend. You are very aware of Georgina's existence.
For the stream, I guess.
Yeah, for the stream. Anyway, back to football. One thing I do want to make a point out, and I'm sure Ross will like this as much as I do. Have you seen, Jay, that Conte has apparently seen how Ryan Mason takes sessions and has promoted him to assistant head coach?
I didn't see that first bit. I saw that he was first coach, which I actually.
But that wasn't the plan when we brought him in.
Does that mean he's assistant manager?
Technically, he's his second-hand guy. The only person I can think of right now is Buddy João Sacramento, which is an awful example. But he's the Stefan Freund to Conte's AVB. Oh my God, Vitesse have just absolutely beautifully put one in.
Oh no!
Go on, lads!
This is a crazy game, isn't it?
This is a Josh was like, "Is it going to be worth streaming this game? This game has been great."
Conte is not going to be pleased with that, I don't think.
No, it has not been good defensively at all.
But I'll tell you what, though,
that's a great advert.
If we had Galini in.
But this is a great advert from him. He can be like to
who does he do there? Is it Romero he does? That's sad.
He's like defender now. Do you know what I mean?
He's done Romero and Megs Dyer, and that's not ideal.
That's a joke. That is a joke. Oh, it's a good goal. He should have placed it bottom right, hasn't he? Not put any power.
It's not Lloris's fault. It's too well placed for Lloris, but
he just slotted it through Dyer's legs.
I think Romero for Atalanta, he played like in the middle of the three, and he's on the right of the three there.
Yes,
maybe it might not suit him as much.
And also a bit weird as well, considering Dyer is renowned for, not renowned, but he hasn't done it for a very long time. But we know Dyer can play right back, so that's a slightly odd choice.
Yeah.
Listen, Dyer's been the weak link today.
I know you say that.
He's good. I don't think I've ever seen him play good.
That's ridiculous. You've seen Eric Dyer play good.
I don't think.
Maybe not for a few years, but you have.
I genuinely don't. Well, maybe my recency bias.
He was.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you have. When we beat you 3-1 and 2-0, he was in the back four. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but I don't think about
first month of the season, him and Sanchez were playing really well, which was really unlike
that City game. He was incredible at the start of the season. But yeah, no, I'm not defending him.
He's a liability, man.
No, you can't say he's a liability when Ben Davies is in the chat.
No, yeah, but he's just because he's a bigger liability doesn't make Dyer not a liability. Those two goals probably could have been stopped by him.
Yeah, but then hang on a minute, Sons. No, he's not quite. I think it's harsh to say that one could have anyone can. He's gone for the block and it's Meg's.
Yeah, that I'm being harsh there.
The first one completely, but yeah, I do just think. We've got players like Tanganga and Sanchez, and I'd rather be seeing them over Ben Davies.
I'm surprised Tanganga isn't in the starting lineup. I thought
it's because he's addicted to gambling, Jay, and no, he's not.
No, that's not true, Josh.
Not true.
That was a little lie.
Well, maybe it's the
other little lie that was probably in. Oh yeah.
Maybe Conte's just like, no, Fab, get out my team.
Do you know about the other Tanganga rumour, Jay?
What's the other one?
That he just doesn't masturbate. That he's really into the no Fab community. When he first came into the team, that was all anyone knew about Tanganga. That's all anyone knew.
What? And you think Conte's just not happy with that?
Yeah, he hates it.
In his regime, that is an important key part in every day.
I bet goalkeepers aren't allowed to. That's too. Got to protect those wrists.
Yeah.
Plays Tanganga in there.
Wild move from Conte. Why have you done that, mate? In his press conference. Well,
no fap. There's the famous quote, didn't he, where like from Juve, where he was like, "I encourage my players to have minimal sex with the wife on top."
Oh yeah,
that was his like.
Yeah, was that him? Was that Conte?
Yeah. There was a few other ones. You might be thinking of the other one where I can't remember who banned sex. That was a good one.
I know there's been a couple instances of coaches doing stuff like this.
Conte also said preferably with their wives as well.
He did say that, yeah.
He knows.
But it doesn't have to be. But just preferably.
Whoever it is, right?
Yeah.
Preferably
Josh,
with
Simon
each other.
Kurz is asking what minute you're in, and it's best for you to tell him that.
I'm the furthest ahead, Simon, and I'm in the 42nd, 39, 40, 41. 42.
I'm like 5 seconds behind Josh.
I'm about half a minute. So there you go, Simon. Sorry, we don't have a countdown. We still haven't figured that out. We did in the last stream. Me
sorry,
Josh...
just some break. I've got the AirPod in. Sorry to interrupt you there, Jay. Some breaking news. Eddie Howe has agreed in principle. The Newcastle deal has just come through on the Athletic.
You are right. I saw that earlier, actually.
Less breaking news, but I think it's
2.5 years.
It's been muted for a few months, but. What do we think of that appointment? What do you think of that appointment, Simon?
Simon specifically. Anyone in the chat? Eddie Howe.
No, I don't want to hear anyone else's opinion.
Listen. Here's Simon. It's class, isn't it? I think he's a great manager. I'm surprised he's been out of management because he has. When did he get sacked? Was it this
2019?
2019.
Well, he left, didn't he? He left,
but it's always a weird one when someone leaves, isn't it?
Yeah, mutual consent. But I think that's a great signing for them.
Also, he left because they were doing badly. It's not like they were like on the cusp of Europa League spots. He was like, you know what, lads, I'm done.
The thing is, for me, and I said he's not. I said this to Ross.
Reguilon's just launched himself at a ball. That's.
Well, Simon's come back and said, I don't know. I think we have not seen everything from him, and time will tell.
That's very true. Well, that's actually the cusp of my point, Simon, because I think we don't know. Bournemouth is such a unique sample size. I know he was at Burnley and it didn't go particularly well, but to have him come up from League One to the Premier League is amazing. I was at League Two. League Two, was it?
I'm not sure.
It was League One.
Anyway, to have him come up the leagues to the Premier League is amazing. But that builds a very specific set of circumstances and expectation that, in a good way, so a lack of expectation, because look what this guy's done. Whereas there was no pressure at him at Bournemouth. If they'd gone down the first season they were up, they probably wouldn't have sacked him because of what he'd done. How dare you not keep this League One club in the Premier League?
But that's kind of where my point will come into this, because we don't know what he's like in a relegation scrap, really, do we?
Well, we do. We'll have one example. Well, we do, because Bournemouth should be in a relegation scrap every year.
Yeah.
They should have been.
But he kept him away from it. But, obviously, he's taken over a very delicate position here. But I was saying this before, and I think this is an interesting point. When
you do say so yourself.
I do say so myself. When teams go down from the Premier League, their worry is money, isn't it? They want to get back up straight away because of the telly money, the parachute payments don't last forever, that sort of thing. And then from there, we've seen clubs like, Sunderland is the easy example, where they start to slip away. Newcastle, they ain't scared about money anymore. Money is not an object for them. So, I'm not saying they want to go down, but it's not the end of the world if they do.
I don't particularly agree with that, because it's so difficult to come back up.
I think
I know Newcastle,
and with Eddie Howe, I think that's
I think they do. I think they do, but you're sort of saying 100%. There's a chance.
It's not going to help with the sport washing either, is it? We've taken over and we've taken you down.
Yeah. The whole point is to become this thing, but because in theory, yes, they come up, but if that squad goes down, who do they attract? I suppose they do attract the best players in the Championship, but who goes to the Championship? Because they're in the Championship.
Because the best players in the Championship go to Newcastle because they kind of think that they can get up and then be in the Prem. I don't think they want that. Of course, they don't want that, but I don't think it's as big as a scare. And then with Eddie Howe as the manager for 2.5 years, which is his contract, there is that kind of element that he is a manager that has got a team back into the Premier League. He's jumped up 2 or 3 leagues, like you mentioned. So I think it's quite a good appointment.
I get what you're saying, but I think they fear it far more than you think they fear it.
No, they should absolutely fear it, but I'm saying more than other teams they won't. Do you know what I mean? Because of the money. The scare of going down is the money. It's always the money because you don't want to go down and lose money and then it'll just snowball, whereas that's not a thing for them. Simon said maybe
I was going to say.
Maybe he's a good manager to start a new project and he has definitely the potential to be there longer if he does well. Yeah, that's a good point. The way he can... That comment has completely covered my face. He definitely can... he has a project. Like, how long was he at Bournemouth for? Like, was it 6 years, 7 years?
Well, yes, he had like a little spell at Burnley in between.
Of course.
Maybe he just absolutely dreams. Maybe Newcastle aren't looking at the bigger picture. Maybe all they want to do is get the best out of Ryan Fraser.
We've got Callum Wilson as well. So
but he's good though. He's fine. He's decent.
And the caretaker manager they've got at the moment, he was at Bournemouth as well. So they've got like sort of foundations that could get that message across. That he'll try and get to the players easier.
They just
it'd be good if they just announced that they were going to go from red and black and white to black and red.
What's going on?
It's a long-term plan to just swap Bournemouth and Newcastle.
But overall, do we think it's a good signing then?
I don't know. I think it's
one of them.
Like I said, Bournemouth's so specific. It's so difficult to say because I do think he'll do all right. But Newcastle fans, I don't think. Here's maybe not a better point. I think Newcastle fans will be underwhelmed by this. They had dreams of Rafa Benitez. They had dreams of some of them had mental dreams of Conte, but they had proper ambitions. People think, Mourinho loves.
Here we go.
Bobby Robson.
God, that was
what are you on about?
Yeah, oh God, I saw that. No, I mean, but they need to be realistic, and there's even though they've got the money now and they are the richest club in the world, they're still nowhere near that status. So they need to be reasonable. Well, surely,
I think I made this point in the pod. I think I've made this point to Ross, and I can't remember who did it in the pod. I saw a bit of a thing that basically said Newcastle United squad-wise, and this isn't being flippant because that squad's terrible, apart from St. Maximin, who is good but still can't put a ball in a net, which is kind of his main job. That squad is £1 billion at least from becoming the level of Tottenham and Arsenal. And that's not me saying Tottenham and Arsenal are great. That's me saying you've got the likes of Son, Kane, and Dombele. Like, all of these players blitz what Newcastle have. And they are £1 billion off being even a Leicester, a Tottenham, and Arsenal. And that's not even into the stratosphere of Chelsea, Liverpool, and City.
But that £1 billion, how long does it take for them to spend that sort of money? Like 5 years, 6 years? Is that
more?
What do you think? Because if they have some big windows every year, I'm not saying they will do that because that'd be a bit mental, but I don't think.
But I go back to this point every time. Everton, before this takeover, were the third richest club in the league. They bought Townsend.
Villa have loads of money and they have a decent manager and they have a plan, and it
doesn't matter because at the moment, just maybe in a few years, we'll all look up and go, "Oh, Newcastle are a gargantuan club again." They are a massive club, but they're not the pinnacle of English football. But right now, if you're a player, you're still picking Chelsea and you're still picking Tottenham because it's in London.
Yeah, that's probably what sold Conte to us as well, really.
Yeah,
like it's in London.
It's in London, he loves it. We've got a comment, I believe, there, Jay.
Yeah, it's Paul. Big up, Paul. He's back. Hey lads, how's it going? Just came back from celebrating Diwali. What's the score?
So somehow Diwali, it's 3-2, Paul.
3-2, mad game.
I think he meant like because I don't know if he meant like what's the score like, what's the score, how's it going, because the score's there.
Oh right. Well, if he did mean this, you've just made Paul feel really stupid. I hope Paul unsubscribes just from you.
Nah, me and Paul are boys.
From you somehow.
Listen, the last live stream.
He's going to go subscribe to Jay's personal channel.
Yeah, then
unsubscribe.
We're good though, Paul. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good as well, mate.
You are picking Chapat. You are picking Tottenham over Newcastle. I'm sorry. Don't be silly. Jay knows that that's the case. You've got the best stadium in the world. You've got top players. You're in London. That is, yeah. Paul's unsubscribing from Jay. Good.
No.
No, Chapat. Of course you're not picking Tottenham. Chapat.
Not me.
You're a Chelsea fan. I'm not picking Chelsea. I'm aware that if you give me the same amount of money to go to either Tottenham or Chelsea, Chapat, believe it or not, I know that Chelsea are a bit of a better team than Tottenham. I'm still picking Tottenham.
I'm clipping that. Right now, obviously, Tottenham are far clearer for.
I know we've been out of it
London
for 2
aspect is
years.
huge. Like Newcastle in London.
No, I've lived in Newcastle. It's an absolute delight, but it's not near. It's not got the same connections as London. It's not as well. The infrastructure isn't there. It's a poorer part of the UK. I don't know if you're actually from England. I don't know where you're from, Chapat. I'm sorry, but if you live in England, it's the north, and therefore gets shat on by our government. Like, not to get too political here, but the north is neglected by the government. So there is such a plethora of reasons why you are facing an uphill battle. Me and Ross live in the Lake District. Feel free to Google it. We just occasionally flood. No one does anything about it.
I was supposed to ask
from
you.
Liechtenstein, fair enough. Oh, Simon's from Liechtenstein. I'm Liechtenstein-like.
Liechtenstein, that's cool. And look who's back. This fucking little bastard. Ace is in the chat, everyone.
Is that Ace?
That's it. Yeah, he's
changed
his name. He's growing up. Josh, you look like Ryan Mason.
Change your name back, Ace. I miss it.
Yeah,
I'm going to just put my phone in, which might mean you might see my arse.
Do you want me to hide you, mate?
No, it's all right. Whatever happens.
Liechtenstein, Simon. That's pretty cool.
No,
Paul said, "How's the first half been, boys?" Let's have a little.
We can talk about the first half after we discuss the fact that Ace thinks that I look like a sex symbol. I'm more interested in that comment. Ace
fancies you, man.
Still, though, I would rather go to Afghanistan than coming anywhere near that 50 club. I think that's bias.
I fucking love Chapat, man. What a geezer.
I think that's the definition of bias. Oh, there's some fighting going on in the Vitesse end.
Vitesse are kicking off for your fans. Go on, lads. That's mad. Look, there's just one guy in the middle of it all just smiling.
Yeah, no, I think
Chapat, that's brilliant.
I think that's because you're a Chelsea fan, Chapat, and that's okay. Rivalry's good and healthy, but I am telling you that
you're dusty.
That London is more desirable. I'm from the north and very proud of it, but London is more desirable than Newcastle.
I think I'd live in London if I could afford it. So yeah.
I wouldn't live in London if I could afford it, but I'm a very different type of person to Jay.
Yeah, I'd love to.
I like to see the stars when the sun goes in.
Never heard of him. Never seen him before.
I'm a Tottenham fan, Simon. Ross is a Tottenham fan, and Jay is a Vitesse fan. This is what makes this stream so passionate.
Or kind of tenuous link there with Chelsea and Vitesse. I'm a Chelsea fan, Simon. First time here. Well, please subscribe, watch here, because this is what you get: quality content.
This is what you get. Hang on a minute, the subscriber count's gone down. He doesn't want it.
Oh god. Ace honestly, Ace doesn't care that me and Ross is here. He's just asking how you are, mate. How's your day been?
I am fantastic, Ace. I have MOT'd my car, walked the dog.
For God's sake. Listen. Oh no, Simon, mate.
Oh, he's a Liverpool fan.
He's a Liverpool fan, boys. That's fine. It's fine because you subscribe to the channel, hopefully. but I'm sorry. If we may shit on Liverpool a bit more than we should do.
No, it's fine.
Hope's been here the whole time.
You're a liar, Hope. Simon, you'll be pleased to know that we actually do You'll Never Walk Alone Wednesdays, so stick around. Definitely,
what would they even be?
It's definitely not a lie. We followed by the Jordan Henderson hour. So
every hour on the dot.
It's actually Jordan Henderson as well. It's quite a big coup for the channel.
Oh God! Sorry. Listen, lads. This is fun just chatting with people in the chat. But me and Josh wanted to make a video inside this video.
Can I get a glass of water before we make the video inside the video?
Yeah, of course you can go for that. I'll hold off for a minute. Ross, you'll be excited for this chat as well. We're gonna because it's half time. We're gonna have a chat about something. We heard that, Josh. As long as we can have great chats, I'm fine. Great. Simon, that is. Oh, Josh, man, did you have to bring?
I'm not weeing. It's the tap. Grow up. I'm having a glass of water, not a power wee.
To be fair, it really sounded heavy. Yeah, mate, Simon, that's what we'll have on this channel. Don't you worry.
I'm thirsty.
So Josh is. I've got that glass, Josh. Ross, how are you doing? Sorry, before we get into the video.
Oh yeah, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? That's what we want to know.
Thought man was pissing.
Nah, don't worry, everyone.
Anyway,
how loud it was. It would have been like you'd have put it deliberately close.
Just when he wheezes, he just kind of goes down with it. Oh my God! Can we? Right, let's get to this video. Let's get to this. Ace is doing fine, by the way.
Hey.
Conte is the manager of Tottenham Hotspur. It's a bit of a mad time, and I think we all know that that's a great thing, but this squad won't stay the same. We all know that he needs to get players in, players that he wants in. He's very particular with this, and we wanted to have a chat about who's going to come in. And who's gonna change the side and make Tottenham into potential winners? Hopefully not. Josh, do you want to take over?
Yeah, no. I think that's we wanted to discuss who we think Conte might bring in. Sorry, you just caught me just as my headphones were dying, so I've just switched them around. And it's very difficult to do this because we're just going to now list lots of Italian names. Serie A / Italian. Just
Inter Milan players. Anyone that's played Inter Milan.
Who do we think that Conte can realistically bring in? So obviously, rules, standard rules apply. You're banning, you're in back. You gave Conte anything he wants. He might pick Mbappe and Haaland. However, probably not. So if Ross, obviously, if you have any suggestions in here, throw them in. Jay, you do the same. But
Ronaldo, get them in.
Yeah.
I've got a great list.
Okay, well, I'll throw some of mine out first, and then we'll just because otherwise I'll look like don't know what I'm doing if you take some of mine.
That's fair.
We did discuss earlier on about the Kessié thing. He's got a year left on his contract. He wants $6 million a year from AC Milan. He can't really afford that right now, and he's been one of the components, that has turned that AC Milan side back into Champions League. Definitely not contenders, but participants. And I like him, and I think he plays that defensive role that you want from not necessarily Brozovic, but that kind of role that was at Inter. Definitely the sort of Kante. He's obviously no Kante, but definitely the Kante role.
You kind of alluded to it earlier in the stream that I'm so surprised that sorry I know this is a video on YouTube right now, so sorry we keep giggling the chat, right? It's just it's making me laugh, right? So Ace is I'm not going to throw Ace's first comment up because Ace said, can't wait for this video comment where Ross is sitting there awkwardly with his godly hairline. Paul just saying that I can't stop laughing. Sorry about this, everyone.
Paul's just said should sign Lewis Holtby, and I don't know if Paul knows. I don't know if Paul knows, but Lewis Holtby is genuinely one of my favourite footballers of all time.
And I did crack a smile. I was going to throw that one up. So that's the first sign.
Sorry.
on Kessié, I'm so surprised that another club like United, especially United, haven't gone in for
United need to fight us on that one. Like they do.
Absolutely.
They need a player like that.
He's exactly what they're missing, and he's just going to go. He's just going to go to Tottenham because Conte's there. And Conte wants him.
Well, maybe not for free. If we get it in January, we might. If we say to AC Milan, "Look, we'll give you 15, 20 million." No, maybe not even that much. 15 million to get him early.
Simon's actually said that I would not play Kessié at that holding role. He needs a man behind him. I watch AC games since 2 years.
Okay, well, that's very fair. In that case, you've still got Skip, who I think is growing into that perfectly, and Højbjerg.
I was going to say Højbjerg, yeah.
I think they're three midfielders that are, are solid.
Well,
if you want to just shut a game down, I would like the three of those in a little thing.
Well, Simon had another question that goes off the back of that is, do you think Conte will switch to two strikers and a three-man midfield? So if you get Kessié in, would you play Skip, Højbjerg, Kessié, and then have the two up front, which is obviously Sane? That's their ship name, Kane and Son.
I'd quite like to see that.
Like some of the wingers, like Lucas, maybe becoming a wing back or something. I could see that happening.
I mean, Ross makes a very good point there. I think who might really benefit from this is I could see Bergwijn being a wing back.
Yeah.
Massively. And maybe Sessegnon might finally come out of the Tottenham cave.
I forgot about Sessegnon completely.
Yeah, everyone's forgotten about Sessegnon, Jay. He doesn't really exist anymore.
Is he on loan or is he just there?
No, he's just injured. He's not even injured at the moment, is he?
No, he is.
He was injured.
It's such a shame. I remember a couple of years ago, you, Josh, saying, this was before you even bought him, like you saying how talented this young guy was, and he was playing for Fulham at the time, and how you wanted him, and it's just gone horribly wrong for him.
It hasn't gone well. Anyway, yeah. So the next player for me is it's weird because if you gave me the choice now, I'd still say Skriniar, but I think that's maybe unlikely now. I think he's got a big release clause, or at least a big fee would be commanded, like the 80 sort of million range. We missed our chance with that, and I think De Vrij is the option there instead, and that's what I was saying before earlier in the stream. I was talking about the fact that if we have Romero and De Vrij, I think we can get away, at least for a season, with having Sanchez, Tanganga, Davies, Dyer as the third man in that defence, as long as you have those two top quality, not promising maybe, but centre-backs there.
I mean, I think Tanganga's perfect to sit among those two, surely.
I would pick Tanganga personally, but I'm not sure that will happen. And Tanganga might be an unfortunate casualty of Antonio.
It can either go on. It could go either he's the star and Conte loves him and he's playing a lot, or it goes the other way where he gets forgotten and leaves, which would be sad because I think he's got I like Tanganga for a Tottenham player. He's got a lot of bite. I like that.
Well, so which centre back would be my dream signing has just been asked. I've seen in the chat there. I think if you could give me any centre back in the world. Oh, that's actually a very difficult question, isn't it? I'd probably pick. Okay, I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to. No. Okay, I think for the potential, I would maybe like someone like Tapsoba from Leverkusen. A more realistic one is it Justin Timber from Ajax? I think that could be a good shout. He's not there yet. He's young, but he's one of those maybe players. I don't know about my dream one. Obviously my dream one would probably be, I don't know, getting a Marquinhos in or just playing Conte there.
He's quite good.
Why do I have low standards, Shapat? I'm just trying to think of players.
Shapat is on smoke. Simon said...
Varane. I want Varane. Are you happy?
He said Evan Ndiaye plays for Frankfurt, French player. He's quite good, apparently, according to Simon. I
can't say I know too much about him.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but...
I've heard of him, but I don't know too much about him.
Yeah, fair enough. I think the defense is definitely something that you need to sort out. I mean, this game that we're watching currently kind of highlights that a little bit.
Nah, we're fine. Go on, Jay, go down your list a little bit. Roman Goldie's a good shout. I'm not fully convinced. In fact, no, that's who I had. My dream fan. You've jogged my memory of my dream centre back. It would be Upamecano. That would be my dream. If any centre back in the world, it would be him. But yeah, Sewell is good. Jay, give us your list.
So.
Oh no! No list.
We all just dropped out there for no apparent reason. I'm so sorry.
No, that was better from me and Ross because you dropped out and I went, oh no list for us, and then just cut at that moment.
Oh man, sorry.
Anyway, Jay,
you dropped out when you're like giving your list. You're like, so dropped out.
Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. Sorry about that. The streaming's fun, isn't it? Well, the fun one, the guy that will be in the thumbnail is the Victor Moses Renaissance, of course. He's coming back and he's gonna fucking win the league with Tottenham because that's what.
Why are we being silly? I didn't realise we were being silly.
No, that's just me throwing a silly one in there. Come on. Paul said, "Nice list." Well, someone that you were linked with in the summer, and because when Harry Kane was still uncertain, but you still because that Vinicius, what was his name? Vinicius.
No, you're right, Vinicius.
He's not there, no longer there. You were linked with Vlahovic. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Yeah.
Fiorentina. I think he's someone that could be. I mean, I guess it depends because he's clearly going to be a backup, but you definitely need someone to back up in that striker position, especially if you are going to start playing with two strikers. If that's something you're going to be
that one's really difficult because I think Son can play striker, and if we do play two strikers, obviously that it would make financial sense. But he's going to cost upwards of 50 million. And if he is sitting on the bench, we're not going to do that. When teams like Juventus are apparently interested in him, he would obviously pick that rather than Tottenham's bench, which is the problem Tottenham's had. You know, it's a good problem to have because Kane's so good, but it's the problem Tottenham's have ever since Kane, scored against Aston Villa in 2013.
We could do with another Llorente, really, because he was, even though he didn't get off to a good start, he was really good, really. It was vital in that Ajax game.
Yeah, absolutely. A big target man that changes the. I think that's important from what Ross said. It's someone that changes the way Tottenham play. Also, Vitesse just had a stunning shot, but someone that changes the way, we play.
Yeah,
like a Llorente, Peter Crouch, that.
If Inter hadn't signed Dzeko, he'd be perfect.
That's very true.
That's a good one. And then you need, I think as well. There was talks about Eriksen coming back as well, wasn't there? And I don't know how true that is, so I'm not going to mention that really.
Well, it's an interesting one because he can't play for the rest of the year because of the Serie A rules on his pacemaker.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Obviously, he hasn't played football since in over 6 months. How long ago was the year of that accident?
Yeah, I think 4 or 5 months easily. Yeah.
So that would be, that
was just that one's been spoke about. I think that's quite a romantic one as well for the narrative of that. But
Conte wasn't his biggest fan either.
No,
I know you liked him, but he didn't really play
time at the start. Yeah, you're right. But I think you need. Sorry,
Eriksen liking all the posts of Conte being manager. So there might be more behind it.
Maybe. But I think you do need someone like Eriksen, like a creative midfielder, I guess, because you do have Ndombele, I guess, but maybe you need.
And myself, if he can unlock something. Oh, just for the record, I think Moses. Speaking of that, Victor Moses has just scored against Leicester.
It is a sign. I'm telling you, he's coming. You know what? He knows he's got to put on a performance tonight. Get Conte's head spinning. But you mentioned him earlier, Josh, and he was on my list. But Barella is such a.
It's not going to happen.
Do you not think so?
No, he's going to.
Do you not think the Conte pull is big?
He's going to sign, I think, Inter basically have him in line to be their captain for the next years. Ace, we will answer your question. I promise. We're just doing a video. I think Barella's out of reach, unfortunately, just because of the position. He's a young player that Inter Milan have pissed off a lot of their fans by selling Hamiki, Lukaku. to sell a fan favourite potential future captain might be a step too far.
Fair enough. And I think I did read somewhere that, you know, if he was going to come to the Premier League, I think because a lot of players have aspirations to the Premier League. He has said that, you know, United is somewhere that he would have liked to have gone.
Oh, but everyone says that. Like,
yeah, no, I'm just saying. I'm just.
I know.
Just saying that's the reports. That was it for my list. I also had Casilla as well.
I think the vets is it the Lazio wing back.
Lazzaro, is it?
Lazzaro, yeah, something like that. Also, it'd be good to. We'll never get him because of the dynamics. But how Spinazzola, how good was he in the World Cup? And then no one ended up buying him because of that injury. Mourinho will never sell him to us. But,
not at all.
That's it. Lazzari. Thank you, Simon. I've seen him been linked with him a lot. Ross, do you have any players that you'd like to throw into the mix?
I'd say Brozovic's contract is also running out, so if we couldn't get Kessie...
Yeah, that was in the comments as well, that.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that would be good.
He'll be wanting one last big contract as well, so...
I'm not... Maybe this is just me being a bit ignorant. I'm not sure how much I care about Brozovic.
Yeah, it's not a sexy signing, but, you know...
No.
I think your defence is the biggest problem, isn't it? And obviously we've already spoke about that. But I think when you talk about other players, you kind of think, "Oh, I want a defender in there." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I just saw a comment there that just said Tariq Lamptey, and I like that. Who wouldn't like that? I mean, his career might not take the trajectory we think it might.
He's not playing for Brighton at the moment, is he?
No, he seems to be really struggling since that injury. So, but. Everyone loves Tariq Lamptey, like, you know.
Mm-hmm. Is there any more from you, Josh, before we end this little bit?
No, I don't think so. I think, it is all about the centre backs. Like, I think I keep seeing it won't happen. Of course, it won't happen. But I keep seeing these Rudiger links. Stop! Why are they happening?
Oh,
that's never happening. And I don't particularly want him. I don't. He's too crazy for me.
I love him.
He suits Chelsea.
I don't know.
I
think Conte would fucking love the beast that he's become.
Oh my god, they'd explode together.
Yeah, like celebrating a goal, they just fucking nut each other.
Yeah, someone did say Roman Goli as well, and I don't mind that, but again, I don't know what it is about that. It doesn't excite me. I don't know why.
No, I think that could be
I don't see him. I just see, it's a hunch. It's nothing but a hunch. I just see him not adjusting to the pace of the Premier League well.
Yeah, well, there is.
But that's just a hunch.
But I feel like Italian centre backs. Well, not just Italian. But
Romero might have just been sent off. Romero's just been sent off.
No way. Well, we'll end the video there. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you're watching this on YouTube, we're streaming currently. We're watching the game, so make sure you subscribe because we're doing live streams like this, watching games right now. As Romero gets a red card, thanks for watching. Tell your dads. That was a super rapid outro. What's he done?
I'm not sure about this. Yeah, he kind of barges into him. I think he might be feigning injury to try and stay on the pitch.
One of them.
The ref's not going to reverse it, though, is he?
He's not, but let's have a look at this. Oh, it's just a yellow. It is a yellow, but it's a second yellow.
Come on, Vitesse, Paul says, bring the comeback.
Yeah, that's not good. Ace asked a very good question before, which I want to answer. The top 5 most attractive managers in the Premier League.
Yeah, he did. He did say he was like, oh, you didn't answer my question. You're disrespectful, Ace. We were trying to make content.
I think
I don't like how these bloody things are covering my face.
I love it.
Oh, yeah, he loves it and he goes. How about that, Ross? It ain't covering my face no more.
He's straight out of her.
I didn't do anything as well. I actually didn't do anything. That looks like I kicked him, but I didn't. Ross, go on then. Give me one player.
I'm trying to think of managers really that are that attractive. I mean, if Howe's taking over Newcastle, is he getting in there just on youth?
Eddie Howe.
Youth alone?
My entire internet just crashed there.
It was perfect. That was. You were like, "How good," and you went.
Anyway,
Paul said
Arteta.
Arteta.
I think
Arteta. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Sadly,
you said no just because he's an Arsenal manager, and then you realised.
No, I didn't say no. I went.
Sorry, yeah, I thought you went no.
Very different. Trying to think. Oh, Marty has scored for Leicester. How strange. Well, it's not Brendan Rodgers. It's probably Pep. Have we said Pep?
No, we haven't said Pep yet, mate.
No.
Pep's in there. How is in there? Is Conte attractive? I don't personally think he is, but he has that gravitas, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's
He does have style.
You've by the way, Josh, your volume's gone down again. I don't know if you want to do what you did before. But you're coming through one ear and you turned down again, so I just thought I'd let you know. I think Conte for me, he's suave, isn't he? He's really, really. He wears the suit. He's very crisp. He's very classy. That adds to it. Chapat, I love how biased Chapat is because Chapat's saying Tuchel, and Tuchel is not one of the most attractive men in the league. But I love how biased the guy is, right? Because I wouldn't have said him. Just going to hide Josh there while he sorts out his mic. Paul said Southampton manager. Who is Southampton?
Oh, Hasenhüttl. Maybe he just had weird discussion events, though.
Speak, Josh.
Is that better? Hello?
Yeah, that's better for me. And that's all that matters.
God, that's so difficult. I'm trying to think of clubs. I don't think Klopp's attractive. I think the beard hides a very ugly man.
I think,
as with many men.
Whoa. I was going to say, he looked better when he had these clear glasses on, but now that he don't have his glasses on, he looks weird. Ryan Mason is a first-team coach.
So let's go down. So
Ace says.
What's wrong with that?
He has been a Premier League manager, though.
That's what he said. He's adding him to the list. Ace wants him in the list.
Oh, I see. Well, that's not a manager.
And he has been a Premier League manager. So
there you go.
A caveat.
I love this. Paul's gone. Brentford manager's all right. He's all right.
Oh, is he? He looks a bit snaky.
Got the
slimy.
Yeah.
He looks a bit like he would possibly. No, I can't say that. Never mind.
We have to realise where we are sometimes. It's funny, we have some of the best managers in the world in the Premier League. Arguably,
Vieira's all right.
Yeah,
I
guess so. What about?
What about Bielsa?
What about Bielsa? Oh, Ross,
think of the peach on him.
Bielsa's peachy ass. Look there.
Honestly, that's a Graham Potter, maybe.
Potter with the beard he's the kind of man you'd be happily married to, but you wouldn't be like, you're not going to look at him in the bar and be like, oh my God, Graham. Also, his name's Graham, which automatically takes off. Like,
oh God! Just for anyone new joining the chat, we're talking about Premier League managers that are paying.
I'm really sure of this. Brendan Rodgers is
literally. I'm looking at every other manager. There's no one.
Well, who's like a lock-in that we've got so far? Like
the lock-ins, Pep. It's Pep and Arteta. They're the lock-ins.
And Sean Dyche.
And then...
No one said his name yet. Elephant in the room.
Literally.
Oh God. Yeah, literally, it's really we've got.
Name me all the managers, Jay.
Okay, so
let's do this differently. Let's rate them. Also, get in on that. Get in on this in the chat. Rate.
Maybe you could do that as a YouTube video, like.
Hold on, let's do another intro, and we'll go. We'll go again now. Hold on, I just had the list. It's gone. So you've got Arteta at Arsenal.
Yes.
Pretty pink.
That's right. Out of 10.
8.
He's an 8.
Yeah.
Synchronized 8. Dean Smith. He's a 2.
4. He's a 4. He's not.
3.
He's a 4.
He's a 3. Thomas Frank of Brentford.
If you got a haircut, you could go up to a solid 6. but as it stands, he's a.
He sounds like a cool guy. He does sound like a cool guy.
I'd say a 5, but a haircut could do wonders.
A very different question, but Thomas Frank would be the best date.
Yeah,
he'd take you to like an underground rave, wouldn't he?
Yeah, for sure. Like he'd take you to one of those weird cocktail bars. Get your ratings in the chat. Just make sure you tell us who you're rating, because Paul's got 5 there, but because we're a tiny bit ahead, we're not sure who that's on. Graham Potter is for Brighton.
I think he's a 6.
I think a 7 with the beard.
No, well, in that case, he's not one rung less fit than Arteta.
No,
maybe Arteta higher.
Maybe Arteta's a 9.
Maybe with the standards of the league, yeah.
It's Ryan Mason 10 out of 10 repeatedly in the chat.
We know Ryan Mason's up there, man. Paul says Potter 6, dodgy hair.
Yeah, I think 6 is fair for Potter.
Okay, moving on to the man, the myth, the legend, Sean Dyche. He's a 2, isn't he? If there was ever a 2,
he's harsh. I was going to say 5.
He's not bad looking. He's a bit grey.
He's not bad looking.
I think a sexy voice 4.
Maybe like the aura around him's putting me off, like the kind of the man that is Sean Dyche.
He's not going to play 4-4-2 in the bedroom, Jay.
Mate, I wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past him.
I also
Dyche is easy 10. Yeah, but you know. Tuchel up next. Tuchel was a handsome man when he was younger. He was pink.
He wasn't.
He fucking was when he was younger.
I've seen some pictures. Oh, we're making 3 subs, just as a side note. We're bringing on Winks.
Oh yeah, football.
Ndombele and Sanchez.
He's having a feel for it. He's seeing who's hot, who's not. And speaking of players that who's hot, look at this guy when he's young. Look at him.
I don't really see it there, Jay. So. Like, I'm not saying he's hideous. I don't.
You boys have no standards, man. That's a model right there. That guy could be wearing Gucci and you wouldn't even know.
Could he?
I mean, he could be wearing Gucci, and I probably wouldn't.
He looks like an elf.
To be fair,
an elf.
He does look a bit like an elf.
He's peng in that photo.
He's honestly. A very peng elf.
But anyway,
we'll give Tuchel a 5, but brackets elf ? Close bracket.
That's fair. Right, I've lost the list now. Hold on, give me a sec. So Paul's saying, Shapat's biasness is coming through. He's saying loads out of 10, just absolutely loads. Tuchel's a 4.
It'd be Vieira next, I think, wouldn't it?
No homer, but I'd take him somewhere. Where?
Vieira next. Can you show me a picture of Vieira, Jay? I just want to get a good look at him.
Okay. God, this has took a turn, hasn't it?
Well, the games took a turn as well, so that's.
We need to rattle through this quick. What? I think I've spelt Vieira wrong. This came up.
It's Vieira.
This is rate him out of 10.
It's Crystal Palace's manager, Jay Vieira. Remember him?
That went horribly wrong. Okay. I think he's quite a basic looking fella. I'd say a 6.
Yeah, I think maybe a 5.
That's more due to the competition.
He looks like he'd be great fun down the pub, but
yeah. We got Paul saying he's a solid 7.
6. I think 6. I think 6 is fair for Vieira. He's all right.
Max has said Ryan Mason's a 6 out of 10. I'm sure Ace is going to be upset there, Max. I'll tell you what, Ace is going to be upset.
Oh my God, Lloris has just pulled another worldie save out, everyone.
We're talking about peng managers and Vitesse are all over you.
No, ignore that. That's not happening.
Oh, that's a great shout. Okay, next up is Rafa Benitez. The penguin himself.
1.
That's a low score. Yeah, I won't disagree though. Bielsa.
Can you get us a young Bielsa up, please, Jay?
Can you get us Bielsa from behind?
Because the thing is with Bielsa, you've got to judge Bielsa. You've got to.
If you just Google Bielsa Peach.
you've got to judge Bielsa differently as well, because obviously in this situation, assumably you're also approaching 70, and therefore he's quite attractive, I assume, to 70-year-olds. Maybe
is this him when he was manager of Argentina?
he's all right, isn't he? Like,
all right,
I would say just because age is a bit unfair, let's give him a 6.
That's quite kind, but you know,
being
5.
Quite kind. Well, I'll say 5. Paul's asked if is the Vitesse manager paying. Let's have a look.
He's all right. He's probably the best looking one on the list, to be honest.
Yeah, but listen.
Oh my god, Vitesse are just taking long pops now. This is such a weird game.
Honestly,
why are they taking long shots?
Oh no.
I wonder when we're going to make those subs that we all saw that were ready.
Have we not made them?
Oh, I'll tell you who we haven't mentioned. A true elf.
The true elf.
Solskjaer.
Oh my god, Solskjaer.
I mean, I think that says a lot that we genuinely didn't even think of him when discussing Premier League managers for about 10 minutes. Anyway, sorry, who's the next one on the list after Bielsa?
Brendan Rodgers.
-4. Next.
-4.
Very slimy as well.
Jurgen Klopp. I think we've already spoke about Jurgen.
I think he's a 4 without the beard, a 6 with the beard.
I'd say I'd say 5 and then 6 when you had the clear glasses. I think that makes him. That's peak Klopp.
Okay. A potential 6.
Then we got Guardiola.
No one in the chat mentioned Ollie as well. I want that on record. Not a single person in the chat.
Yeah, no one did. No one did.
I think Guardiola's a 9 with Arteta. Oh, Son's coming off for Ndombele, just as a side note.
As a side note. You may as well change that scoreline to just fit as manager.
Yeah, so right, Son's coming off for Ndombele. Who's next up? Sanchez is coming on for Lloris.
Oh
no! Sanchez is coming on for Lucas. We hate wit. We hate wit. We hate wit.
I forgot you had the red.
Yeah.
And they are just trying to batter you now, aren't they? What a mad game.
And Skip is coming off, I think. I think Skip is coming off.
Assume so. He's just standing about.
Lads, I want a quick fire round now of these managers. Are you ready?
Skip is coming off for Winks just before we do that.
He's having a look at him. Right, Solskjaer. 1.
3.
5.
Ross fancies him, you know.
He's youngish still, babyface assassin.
Too fair, yeah. Newcastle. It says Steve Bruce, Graham Jones, but now Eddie Howe. Steve Bruce 10, Graham Jones 5, and Eddie Howe about a 6. I think that's fair.
I think Eddie Howe's higher than a 6.
Yeah, I think Howe's higher than a 6. Probably 7, 8,
7.5,
7.5. Daniel.
I've noticed the comment. Why have they cut off Barker? No, looks like he lives under a bridge. 3.
Wait. Looks like he lives under a fucking bridge. 3.
3. Hey,
do you kind of like it? It's a little.
He lives under a bridge, but he's not a troll.
He's not.
Right. I noticed the comments have stopped coming in, guys. What's going on?
Well, sorry, Simon tried to make a good point about managers, but
about their looks or their tactics? Because if it's about tactics, I ain't interested.
Well, it was a good footballing point, to be fair to you, Simon.
I'm not interested.
But we'll get on
to that in a minute.
Hasenhüttl.
5.
5. Yeah, I'll say 5. Well, it says Nuno here, but obviously it's Conte.
Nuno 3, 4. I don't know. His beard's too big to ever know.
Nuno's all right. I'd say Nuno's a 5. He's pretty.
Yeah, Nuno 5. Conte, just from sheer style, probably like a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I'd say 7. He's got a bit of a harsh face, but he's pretty painful.
He's got a very big head. It looks a bit like he is a bobblehead.
Yeah.
Ranieri.
He's quite cute.
I was just about to say he's cute.
6.
I'd say 6. I'm happy with a 6. Boys, how did we forget the man, David Moyes?
he looks like a really attractive man that's been like dehydrated. Like if he was like. If he was, he's the raisin of attractiveness. Where if he was a grape, he'd be fit, but unfortunately, he's a raisin.
That's the best analogy you've ever had. That on record, best analogy you've ever had. Max said Conte's an 8. And finally, Bruno Lage for Wolves.
Oh, he's all right.
I thought when I saw a picture of him the other day, it looked like his face was on a tilt. The rest of his head.
I'm going to give Bruno a 7.
And that photo kind of illustrates that Ross's point.
Yeah, like his face is on a tilt.
I think he's all right. I'm going to give him a 7.
Right, we're gonna pull away from that now. That's the comprehensive list of attractive managers, signed and patterned by the Back Post. Thank you for sticking around for that. But Simon,
now wait as we do 2003's manager.
There's a series. Simon said, this is completely going to get rid of you, Josh. I'm convinced since years that Stevie G will be the perfect next manager for Liverpool. But since the last years where we've had some former players becoming managers and it's never worked out well. But then he's contradicted himself and said, of course, Zidane.
I think with Stevie G, he's done it sensibly. And I'm not digging out Lampard here, but he's done it sensibly. He's go to a squad where the expectations are high, but they're not ridiculous, because I think you'd have to be an idiot to be in Scottish football and not understand the limitations that comes with that. Mm-hmm. So he's done it fantastically well to topple Celtic, stop them winning 10 in a row, build a competent squad, win the league.
Yeah.
And therefore, he can then go. I would hope Gerrard would then go to a lower level team, because your managerial career could be 40 years.
I was gonna say, I feel like there's just another step before Liverpool.
Yeah, and let's be honest, Lampard made a mistake. I know you can't say no. I know you can't say no to Chelsea asking you to be their manager. And he did some good things, but he made a mistake going. He shouldn't have gone. Because he could right now still be at Derby. Maybe not Derby, because they'd have probably imploded anyway. But he could still be upper level Championship, lower level Premier League, building his reputation. At the moment, Vieira has a higher reputation than Lampard. At the moment, Gerrard has a higher managerial representation than Lampard. And I don't know out of the three of those which is the better coach. But representation is everything. Yeah. And Lampard's accidentally flushed his a little bit. Yeah, I know he's brought through Mount.
Absolutely. Like, he shouldn't have. It's not. I don't think he's done it. Chelsea shouldn't have hired him more than he shouldn't have said no to us. But
just as a side note, Dane Scarlett looks cold.
Oh, bless him. Bless him. It's a cold night, to be fair. But
Dane Scarlett, it's cold.
We cannot forget how good of a season he had in the first year, Lampard. You cannot forget finishing fourth.
I personally can.
No, I think people, because obviously of how toxic it ended with the run of games that we had, it's so easy to say, oh yeah, Lampard was shit. But he wasn't a shit manager. I think he has everything to be a great manager. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with your point about the fact that he probably shouldn't have come to Chelsea, but I don't like it when Lampard's disrespected like that.
No, if you bring in Lukaku and who else have you brought in Tuchel now? It's just Lukaku, isn't it? Really?
And Sal, I guess.
And Sal, well, maybe not then. But if you just bring in Lukaku, you never, let's be honest, you never win the Champions League. You don't. But you might get something else. You might get a manager that builds you up slowly over the 6 years, whereas Tuchel. Sorry.
Well, that was the. I can't believe we talk about Lampard on Conte's first night of Spurs management.
Well, at the moment we're just trying not to watch the game because Christ.
Yeah, it's going. But no, but like with that was the promise, I think, to Lampard, and that was the promise that we kind of felt as fans, that it was going to be a project. Like, I didn't expect to win the Champions League. I expected this kind of good, fun project that Lampard was going to overtake, and that was naive of me because I should know the club I support was never going to do that. But I believe that so that expectation wasn't there for me, most
if Chelsea
fans.
had,
but now it is
Chelsea
because we've gone and done it, and Tuchel's a world-class manager.
Oh,
so
is that a second yellow? No, it's only one. Oh, it's a red. Okay, Vitesse down to red as well. Down to red, down to 10.
This is absolute chaos.
This is a mad game. Let's stop talking about Lampard for a bit and talk about this game.
It has the red card. And how have both players been sent off, like feigned injury?
He's literally rolling around in the same way.
It's like you've just seen it not work.
He's the Capitano as well.
This is wild. This is like, what is going on, lads?
It's a blatant foul. That, like, come on.
No, I mean, I don't mean the fact that he's got red.
I'm not. Sorry, I'm not talking to you. I'm just talking to him. Like,
yeah.
what are you doing there? He's just dragged into the ground.
I'm just.
And then look, it's just cut to a slow motion shot of him. Like, he can't believe it.
Yeah. This is a wild game. The fact it's 3-2. Vitesse have been all over you for the last 20 minutes since we've been talking about how paying managers are.
Such a needless. I know Kane might go through there, but it's such a needless foul to give away because Vitesse are in a position to get actually something out of this game.
Yeah.
Now it's a 10v10. It's open again. Do you think Conte's happy at the moment, boys, or do you think he's fuming?
I think he's confused.
He's not showing much emotion on the touchline by the looks of it.
I think he's
from 3-0 in control to absolute chaos. He must be fuming.
Yeah, when it was at 3-0, you looked like you were going to score another couple as well.
I thought we might do like a little 6. I won't lie to you, and I don't think that's unreasonable for me to think that.
When you got to 3, it was like, oh, okay, because you found so much space.
Harry Winks is actually progressing the ball forward. Conte might be the best manager in the world. Well, he may be pretty promising, Simon, but he's pretty off at the moment. That's the best I can come up with. I'm sorry.
Simon made a good point on the on the Gerrard thing. Like, Germany would be great for him to go out to Germany, take a club there.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you meant the national team. I was like, no.
It's just DVG walking out with Germany.
But no, I can see that.
Paul said, how's Son been in this game because he wants to put him in his fantasy team?
I mean, Son and Kane, I'm not going to say they'll set the league alight, but Son and Kane will score more goals now than they did because that's what will happen. That's the one thing that I think we can guarantee.
Yeah, but honestly, he's been good most of the season, hasn't he, really, anyway?
Yeah, Son has been good. He's been unlucky not to get more goals. Just as a quick, what was I thinking of there? Shit.
I hate when that happens. You're about to say something and it just goes. Just pan into Conte. Oh my God, he does look confused. He's kind of just like, what is going on? Shapat said when Conte read UCL, he thought it was the Champions League.
I think Conte is just wondering not why Ben Davies, but I think he's wondering what a Ben Davies is.
Like, I've seen players before. They're like, he gets there and they're like, everyone's like, yeah, Ben Davies, he's not really great. No, he goes,
Conte's really worried because he thinks that he might have been involved in the second Souness scandal. They think it might be the cousin of, was it Weah who was the cousin of again?
Ali
Dyer.
Yeah,
Ali Dyer. He's thinking, is Ben Davies just lied? Oh, hang on a minute. This is weird. Emerson has to round the keeper there. The keeper might be off. The keeper's off.
No way.
What is going on?
Emerson, the keeper.
I love him trying to run away from that. He's just so clearly handballed it.
The keeper's just come flying out. This game is mad.
I was shocked that Emerson didn't take it round in there, but fair fucks. Have they got any more subs?
In that move, I think we did also make the ref.
We did make the ref.
What a baller. Honestly, what the fuck's going on?
Oh, I kind of wish there was a bit longer to this game now.
Yeah, the fact that, of course, because you could probably get another.
Starting on Emerson now, and I don't think you can start on a player for a handball. And also, just as a really quick side note, the keeper doesn't. I don't think that's a red, to be honest, because his hands are tucked in.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's difficult.
Pause. What happened? So the key, like,
yeah, but he's done that and then pointing to his chest. No.
Yeah, he's kind of.
That's not what you've done.
So anyway, so Emerson's through on goal and the keeper's run out, and
he's not even through on goal. He's fucking far away.
Well, he's on the wing. He's through, but on the wing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think you think he's going to round the keeper. That would be the sensible thing to do. But instead, Emerson's done a bit of a thing and just blitzed the ball into his hands. And the keeper's a bit unlucky, I think, but also it probably is a red because that's the most basic rule in football. But then again, they were kind of close to his body. I'm just sad that there's subs left and an outfield player doesn't have to. Lo Celso's warming up as well.
Look at the top left there, boys. You've got Tottenham red card 3, Vitesse 2 with 2 red card. Like, what the fuck's going on, man?
I wish we had 15, 20 more minutes of this now that it's this situation.
More chaos.
Just yeah,
for sure. Like this is honestly baffling.
Then again, I'm also quite hungry.
Conte's come and he's come with a bang. Who do you guys play on the weekend?
It's Everton, Jay.
Yeah, that's not fun. You're gonna win
that. Højbjerg's coming off for Lo Celso. Interesting.
I think he's having a good look at everyone, isn't he?
He is, but that does mean with 4 minutes left to go, we've taken off all of our defence and our mid. We have sort of lightweight midfielders of Lo Celso.
Yeah.
But then again, they do have 9. They do have 9 men, so maybe we should be fine.
Yeah. Or do you think he's going just get a fucking another goal? It's 9 men.
No, just get another one sent off. That's what he wants.
Yeah.
He wants.
If
he doesn't win by forfeit, he's fuming.
Oh my god, the ball bouncing between players, man. What the heck's going on? But this is such a mad atmosphere there.
Oh, he's just done Lo Celso there, and he.
Oh,
poor Lo Celso. Not what you want your first action of the game to be, just to be done.
Yeah, he took it around him, and then that happened as well.
Oh, no, we're fine.
Oh, a mad game. What everyone thinking in the chat? What's going on, man? Oh, that's a good. If he had a better touch on him, that would have been a fantastic ball from the Vitesse player.
I think he may have handled it.
They've been good today. I think they deserve a little bit of credit. Like they started the game really well, and they had the better of the chances. Then you went out and smashed them. They've got 2 back, and then now they're 2 men down, so they're never going to get another one. But I think they've actually.
If it was the knockout stages and the old format existed, they would be going through on away goals.
yeah. Which would be insane, isn't it? Because
the groups just popped up as well there, which puts Rennes at 10 points, Tottenham at 7, and Vitesse at 6. So it is a really important win to get through this most important of competitions.
I mean, it's not confirmed yet.
Who's next?
No, it's not confirmed, but it'll be. Is it Rennes next? Because Mora's the last one, isn't it?
Yes, it'll be Rennes next.
Yeah,
Lucas.
What?
And then just playing Lucas himself away. In his backyard.
He won 80-0 against Lucas, the Tottenham player. Yeah, I think there's a lot of players trying to impress, and maybe the pressure's got them a little bit. And like I said, it's early days. We've got a lot of bad things to get out of our system, so I'm not too worried. Like,
what you need to start doing is playing weirdly but winning.
I just take winning, to be honest.
Would you know what I mean? Like not playing the beautiful football, but scrapping it and trying to figure it all out.
Oh, there's 2 pitch invaders. Sorry, I was very confused.
Oh, okay.
I thought that was the manager. Okay. But, no. One of them's not a pitch invader. One of them's he's run over to the Vitesse side.
Yeah,
he's gone to war.
He's going to he's going to have all of them.
I know he hasn't. I don't know what he's done.
Unless he's a sneaky Vitesse boy.
He's trying to get back over to you. A sneaky Vitesse boy. Simon's saying what we all want to see. I've already mentioned this before. Conte beat Mourinho. First ever Conference League final. Roma beat Tottenham.
The way it's going at the moment, part of me thinks I'd be quite surprised if Mourinho was still in that job come the final.
Obviously this he's had a weird time in the past week, but
he's been sent off 3 times already, hasn't
he? I love him so much. He's such a meme. But I think that Roma fans already. I mean, I don't know how they feel at the moment. He won their hearts pretty quickly, didn't they?
Just as a quick side,
so 5 minutes should have passed
that. Yeah, 5 minutes of added time.
Lo Celso should have passed that. He's for. I think that was another element of if I nick a goal here, Conte will love me.
We might be onside here. We're not onside here. Oh, sad. I think that would be an excellent semi-final. I think.
Well, they're the best other team in the group, aren't they?
Pretty much. I think Conte completely outclasses Mourinho now as a manager. If this happened a decade ago.
Angel's hosting us apparently. Thank you, Angel. Appreciate it.
I don't know what that means because I don't really understand Twitch, but
I think it's basically so if you go onto Angel's stream now, it's us. So
bunch of people wanting to watch Angel game and why the fuck is there a watch?
They are very confused.
I'm here to watch Minecraft.
They're sitting down for a lovely bit of Animal Crossing, and there's us screaming about football.
There's rating fit managers.
Welcome. That would be the best. I just really hope that someone came into the stream at one point and saw us doing that.
Anderson's just been taken out, and I don't think it's going to be a red. It's very upsetting.
Oh, just have everyone get reds.
Oh, that is a rough tackle, though, isn't it? They've really gone in on him. This game is right to the very end. I was going to say about the Conference League. Are Roma the best team, the other team, over the new guys?
On paper, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But do you know how Champions League third place go into the Europa League? Is it the same with Europa League down to Conference League?
Yes, I believe so. So Celtic are probably going to come in.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a good final. I hope so. You're going to show us your
hang on a minute. Lo Celso's got the ball. He needs to score, and he misses.
Oh, Lo Celso.
Oh, it might have been saved, but that's bad.
Oh,
that is so bad. He should be putting that in. What do we think of the new AC update? The new AC update is wicked because you can catch stars and
it hits the keeper in the head.
The lads are not listening. You can catch stars. It's a good save actually. Animal Crossing. And what else can you do on Animal Crossing? You can speak to your friends.
I'm leaving the stream.
You can speak to your friends. What else can you? There's a dog, and there's a dog on Animal Crossing. I've seen him. I can also kind of see myself on the telly.
It's not letting me leave. Jay, shut up. There's 2 minutes left of the game.
It's not dramatic, is it? If Vitesse aren't going to score.
Shut up! Don't say that.
They've had twice as many shots. Somehow.
Are you excited for the new? Since when did young guys stream on this channel? What do you mean, Simon? What is that supposed to mean?
Okay. Oh my God, Vitesse are in. Oh my God, what's going on? Get the ball away from him.
Vitesse.
Oh God.
Oh, that was horrible.
Angel and Hope are just banging in emotes. What was Vitesse in the box threatening? You got Hope sending this.
Oh dear.
Just like your cat in the background, right?
Jay, shut up.
Simon didn't mean young. He meant you guys. We used to do a lot of streaming before, but we kind of stopped. And I think we want to try and start doing it again because it's a lot of fun. And when people like yourself, Simon, get involved, it's a lot of fun. So we're going to try to do more of it now.
When no one gets involved, and then Jay leaves for 10 minutes, and I have to talk about what was I talking about yesterday? When I was on my walk.
I don't know, mate. I left you for like a minute as well. You said it's 10 minutes. It is still 3-2, Mike. It's hanging on a little bit. There's 2 red cards for Vitesse, 1 red card for Tottenham. It's 3-2. There's about 50 seconds left.
Winks is on the attack, just by himself. he's missed. And the Celso shot, they've cleared it. Winks is on the ball again. He did a weird spin. It didn't go very well.
He loves a spin.
He did a weird spin.
He tried to head it, but just span round.
I just saw that. He was like, ooh.
And it's game over.
Oh,
the mighty Tottenham Hotspur has beaten Vitesse 3-2.
The mighty Vitesse.
I'm very confused.
I mean, say what you want about the Conference League as well. That was a good game.
That was the first game I've watched in the Conference League, and it was fantastic. It was better than our game against Malmo, I'll tell you that.
There you go. Better than the Champions League.
You heard it here first, everyone.
Well, who was I talking about that was playing FIFA? Was it me? Was it me and you talking? No, it was you, wasn't it, Ross, that was talking about you were playing FIFA and what the Conference League final was. It
was Chelsea AC Milan in the Conference League final, and then in the Europa League one, it's like Club Brugge Monaco, and it's like, what the? How has that happened? Why are Chelsea Milan in like the third tier competition playing in the final, then like Club Brugge winning the Europa League?
Well, Ace has summed that one up. He said it was shit, lads. What do you think?
He also said Emerson played well, which is true.
He did. I think he's going to benefit from Conte coming in.
Antonio Conte is making sure he shakes every single fan's hands. He's just got a picture with a kid. He's getting involved. He is the kind of manager that throws himself a bit into the club, isn't he? And you like that.
Yeah, I absolutely loved him. Yeah, like in his first game, I think we scored, and he literally dolphin dived into the crowd. It was just fantastic.
Imagine if he did that against Vitesse.
That first, who scored the first one?
Let's go. Son's weird one.
Son's gone.
To be fair, we should be getting out of this. As long as we don't lose to Rennes, and then we do. The fact is that our last game is Mura, and Mura have played 4, lost 4. So via that logic, because Rennes and Vitesse will have to take points off each other, we should be getting out of this group now.
You should be winning this tournament.
Should we though? Because Hugo Lloris just has a child.
Oh, what?
Hugo?
And now Kane's. He doesn't seem to care that Kane's with him as well. He's just crying. Is he lost? I think they found a lost child.
He's ran onto the pitch. I reckon the stewards have tried to.
I reckon he's lost.
Crying as well.
No, he's crying because he's meeting his heroes. Harry and Hugo are smiling. It'd be a bit sinister if he's scared and they're just smiling.
Look, Chapat, again, we are below Rennes. We are a better team than Rennes. We should be above Rennes. But let's not forget this was a Rennes that was in the Champions League against Chelsea last season. And this is actually a better Rennes squad than that Champions League team. We still should be better than them. But this isn't the most ridiculous thing in the world.
No, it isn't. Absolutely. I mean, and you had that 1-0 loss against Vitesse last time round. But I really think you should be winning, especially with Conte now, you should be winning this tournament, boys. Look who else
you're completely right, but Conte's been here for 90 minutes. So
no, I know. I think you should. I said this before Conte come. I think Conte coming is just another factor as to why you should.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah.
I don't think we would have won it with Nuno.
Oh, what a beautiful... And everyone's going to hate me for saying this, but what a beautiful panel this is. Genus, Hoddle and Crouch.
It is a Spurs fantasy.
I'm going back to this... Oh, no, Ace. I almost read that comment.
Oh, no.
Can you see the comments, Ross?
I can't... Oh, I think I didn't realise I could this whole time.
If you just click the comment, Ross, you'll see the latest comment.
Yeah, we're not gonna say that out loud. Ace always does that to us. So he can't say his things out loud. Listen, do you want to end the stream there, boys, or is there anything else you want to add on Tottenham 3, Vitesse 2?
No, I just think it was a fun game. I had a lot of fun.
I had a lot of fun
with that. That was probably apart from the City game this season, where I was filled with hope for a new season because we didn't know what Nuno was going to be like. This has been the most excited I've seen to watch Tottenham since the 6-1 maybe the game after the 6-1 where we then drew or something. against. It's been a while.
Yeah, you're excited about Tottenham again. That's all you need in football, man.
Yeah, that's all you want. Just a bit of hope.
Just a bit of excitement. I'm somewhat happy because Josh can actually be enthusiastic for the channel now.
Yeah, I wasn't. Did you, just as a final note, did you see how we fucked up his announcement, Jay?
Oh my god! Didn't you use the wrong language?
We used Spanish.
Oh, you fucking morons, man! That's terrible. Yeah, I did see that.
Anyway,
I'm surprised I didn't
on that note,
speak to you about it. Thank you. So everyone in the chat has been absolutely great today. Really, like you've made us laugh. You've given us things to talk about.
Except
really...
Shapat's
fucking brilliant. Shapat's loyalties for Chelsea are just fantastic. So big up to you, Shapat. Big up everyone. Really appreciate it. Anyone new as well that's dropped by, I really appreciate you coming along. We're going to try to do more of these as well. Angel and Hope.
One day can we get these people to submit photos of themselves in?
No,
I just want to see what these
people.
A little
bit weird,
like.
Josh. Can't be.
I just want faces today. I just want on my wall.
I like the enigma
on your wall. Jesus,
I like the enigma.
That's escalated, hasn't
it? I know it. And look, listen, Shapat's going to end it. He's going to tell his dad and everyone else.
Michael, send me a picture of you. I don't know who you are.
No, Michael, you got in the way. Shapat is going to tell his dad and everyone else should tell their dads too.
Shapat's calling 911. It's back on the stream.
Big up, everyone. Thank you.
Jokes on you. That's not the British Emergency Service numbers. Incoming.